Hello, everybody. Welcome back to another episode of Scent with Emphasis. The past few weeks, I've touched on some very important topics. I've talked about trusting life's timing. I've talked about comparing yourself to others. I've talked about eating healthy, all very good and important topics. But today, for a lack of a better phrase, let's dumb it down. Okay? This podcast is meant to hit those hard hitting topics and meant to embrace life's difficulties and talk through those challenges and those difficult to grasp topics. But today I wanted to discuss 5 things that I am just loving right now. They're 5 really not monumental items at all. They're not going to change your life if you listen to them. They're almost hacks. They're almost little things that I've incorporated because they've enhanced my life in one way or the other. Okay? Everyone goes through phases, and there are a million and frickin' one products out there that people are tailoring to you, selling on social media, or that you even see your friends have. There are so many little routines and ways we can go about our days, our skincare routine, our makeup routine, our products, whatever it is. Today, I just wanted to toss in 5 random items that I have been loving. I also decided that I think this is going to be a series because we go through so many phases, like I said. And also, when I'm scrolling on social media and someone posts 5 hacks I wish I knew earlier or 5 things I'm loving right now, I'll listen to all 5. I don't know what it is. My attention span isn't great. I don't go on TikTok a whole lot. I really don't even go on YouTube. But something about listening to what other people are loving or products that other people are using makes me more likely to incorporate that in my own. So today you're going to listen to mine, all right? And when I talk about different topics or am kind of going through different themes in a different episode, I really do always give different tips that relate to that. But this episode, I wanted to focus on those 5 random things that I'm just loving right now. And again, I really want to preface that these hacks are not really going to be world renowned issues at all. They honestly couldn't be less monumental at all. But sometimes we forget about little things in our days. And sometimes when we hear someone else talking about something, we almost see it in a new light. We have a new appreciation for it, and we might consider it ourselves. So, one last thing before I get into the episode, I've had people requesting different episode topics and themes. Those are suggestions I really do take seriously and want to hear from you all. So if you have one or if you have any sort of suggestion, you can DM me or DM the Scent with Emphasis Instagram at Scent with Emphasis and shoot me over a message. All right, let's dive into it. The first thing I am loving is mini deodorant. Okay. Like I said, these topics and these things are not monumental. They're not big, brand new inventions, but mini deodorant. So here's the logic behind it. Everyone wants to smell good. I think one of the biggest insults you can have, or one of the biggest fears that a lot of people have, is that they smell bad. Mini deodorant is meant to change that. It is not emphasized enough. If you're a girl and you're going to the bar or you're going to dinner or you're going absolutely anywhere, you can slide in a mini deodorant right in your purse. And if you're not a purse girl or if you're not a bag person or you're not even bringing anything, you can slide it in your pocket. It does not matter. Like it says, these are mini deodorants. And the same goes for guys too. If you're a girl or a guy, whatever it is, you have pockets, you have bags. Sometimes you can just keep it in your car. It doesn't matter. Having a mini deodorant along can go a long way. There have been so many times that I've been out and I've been low key putting on my deodorant or going to the bathroom or whatever it is. And so many girls have seen it and been like, that is so smart. That is seriously so smart. And you don't even think twice about it. Because when you're going out to the bar, you're thinking about your wallet or your ID or maybe some lip gloss. Toss in some deodorant while you're at it. All right. And that kind of leads into not my next point, but maybe a 1.5 thing I've been obsessed with related to this is mini perfume or mini cologne, whatever you want. If you get those travel size bottles or even the mini perfumes, the packaging that they come in, and you run out of it, you can refill it with any perfume you want. Putting that in your purse or a bag or your pocket also goes a long way because you have one little squirt, you smell good as new, okay? And I know that most people apply deodorant or put on perfume or cologne or do all this before they go out, but how long does it actually last? And when you're anywhere, you're sweating, most likely. You're moving around, stuff's wearing off of you, and if it's hot, you're gonna be sweating. A little reapplication goes a long way, all right? So that mini deodorant, mini perfume, that's the thing I've been loving right now. Number two, Spotify's artist radio. And I use Spotify. I don't use Apple Music, so I can't say if it's the same thing on Apple Music, but I'm assuming it is. When there's an artist, whoever it may be, maybe it's Morgan Wallen or Doja Cat or Ice Spice, whoever it is, Taylor Swift, I don't care who you listen to, but there is an artist radio on Spotify that puts in a combination of that artist's songs but also songs that are similar to it. Maybe artists that have similar styles, similar country styled songs, or similar genres that you can't pinpoint. If you like that Western style, like the Lumineers or Zach Bryan or even Camp, and you want to find more songs like it, click on that artist radio because Spotify automatically puts in music that they think you're going to like based on the similarities that they have to the artist that you listen to. So that's another thing I've been really loving. I've been really getting a kick out of it. And so many times people go through ruts with music. You find a new album or a new artist comes out with a new song and you listen to it on a repeat and you get to a point where you are just so sick of it, you cannot listen to it anymore and all you want is some new music. That's the best way to go about it. That's something I've been doing, I think, for a few years now because it's so easy. Spotify literally does it for you. You can click on Taylor Swift radio or the Lumineers radio, press shuffle, and there's all a bunch of new songs you want to listen to. And I think it mixes in some that you already know based on what you've favorited or are already in your playlist, but I know that it mixes in some that you don't. So you never know. You can find a new artist, a new song, some new music. Another thing I've been loving, and this is similar to the music topic, but a mini speaker. If it's a mini JBL Flip 5 or even smaller than that, some sort of mini speaker to have in your room or by your desk or in your mirror while you're getting ready makes the getting ready process so much better. And it also makes your excitement for whatever you're going to do so much better. You're amplified. You can control your mood based on what music you're playing. If you're going out to the bar, you can pregame to this music. If you're chilling or maybe just going out to a dinner or hanging out with some friends, you can play whatever music you want. It goes a long way. And for some reason, having a speaker portable is so nice. You don't even think twice about it. You can go up, turn it on, your phone's already connected, and you just press shuffle. You can even press shuffle on that Spotify artist playlist, okay? Doesn't matter. It goes a long way. Having a speaker anywhere is awesome. And even at my house here, we have a larger speaker that sits in the corner of our living room and it kind of goes into the kitchen as well. That is one of my favorite things to have because when people come over or you're having people over and it's kind of quiet in the beginning and a little bit awkward and you're engaging in maybe some intro conversations, I don't know, whatever it is, having music always just lightens that up. It clears the air, makes it more comfortable for people when they walk in. Doesn't have to be loud music. Just a soft little music in the background makes the environment much better. There is nothing worse than showing up to a place where it's awkward and dead silent. I cannot stand that. I am the fucking person. This is actually something I'm trying to work on. I am the person that if it's silent or if it's awkward, I will sacrifice what people think about me just to make it not awkward. I'll be the one to say something. I'll be the one to chime in where it isn't necessary for me to because I cannot fucking handle when it's quiet. It just pisses me off. So I'm like going on a rant right now. I don't really know why, but JBL is the brand I love. Again, having a little JBL speaker in the corner of your living room, in the corner of your bedroom, or even a small one right on your mirror while you're getting ready. Amplifies the mood. Music's amazing. Number 4 is tinted moisturizer. I feel like it's such an underestimated part of both skincare and even a makeup routine. I wear tinted moisturizer year round, and I do not have naturally tan skin, so I really need it and I really love it. But depending on whatever brand you use, it's gonna have SPF in it, okay? It's gonna protect your skin from the sun, gonna save you from those wrinkles in 20 to 30 years. You're gonna thank yourself, first of all. And second of all, it's gonna give you color. If you're putting sunscreen on your face, you're making yourself more white just for the sake of SPF. Tinted moisturizer allows you to moisturize your face, get a tan or glow, all while having SPF in it, okay? It's perfect. And same goes for makeup routines. If you're getting ready and you're kind of prepping the skin, maybe use primer, maybe use foundation, maybe use bronzer, maybe you don't use anything at all. Starting with tinted moisturizer has such a good base to it. And my favorite part about it is when you're not wearing makeup at all, or you're not trying to look all fancy and look all bougie or whatever you're doing. If you're just going out, running errands, living a normal weekday, put on some tinted moisturizer and your face looks so much better. Okay. And that sounds horrible. I'm like, it'll make your ugly ass face so much better. No, it'll make you look a little more put together. Give your skin that glow. It'll give it some more color. It's just a hack I've loved forever, really. My fifth thing that I've been loving is very niche. It's very specific, and let me explain myself, okay? So, I've been loving cheap, monochromatic outfits. That doesn't sound real. I get that. What is monochromatic? What is it doing in an outfit? And why is it cheap? Glad you fucking asked. So, monochromatic outfits is, I think, this is gonna be really embarrassing if this is wrong. But monochromatic outfits is same color outfits. So if you're wearing white on top, you're wearing white on the bottom, gray on top, gray on bottom. Same color outfits. And the reason it's nice for it to be cheap is because it doesn't have to be expensive. Plain and simple. You can go to Walmart. You can go on Amazon. You can go to the freaking dollar store. Get yourself a white shirt and a white pair of lounge shorts, and it looks good. It always looks good. And that's the thing that I'm loving about the style nowadays. Not like this podcast is about style whatsoever. And also, not like I'm an influencer whatsoever, but this is just something I've found. If you're struggling with finding something to wear, doing your day-to-day activities, or maybe you're sick of what you wear. Maybe you're sick of the same shorts or the same tops or the jean shorts with the cute top that isn't that cute, but it's kind of casual and you want to wear it out. If you're putting too much thought into it, cheap monochromatic outfits are the way to go. And the thing is you can also mix and match. Get 2 pairs of black tops, 2 pairs of black bottoms, whether they're shorts, yoga pants, flare pants, joggers, it doesn't matter. Something about having a same color set on makes you look so much more put together. I don't know what it is. Maybe it's that like clean girl aesthetic vibe trend shit that's going around right now, but it's working and it looks good. And that way you can dress it up with a hat. You can dress it up as shoes. You can dress it down with a hat or shoes. You can do whatever you want, but something about having that same color outfit. Wait, I am like envisioning this right now. I need to preface. It depends what you're wearing, okay? I definitely understand where there are circumstances where that may not look good, you know? Maybe you're wearing an old t-shirt with baggy shorts and you're wearing a blue t-shirt with baggy blue shorts. That may not look good. And I should probably specify that monochromatic outfits usually look best and cleanest with neutral colors, like a white or a black or a gray or a tan is really the best there. They still look good with outfits and colors, but I'm saying they're more safe and more reliable with those neutral colors, okay? This is really specific. It's turning into me giving fashion advice that I just don't have at all, okay? Don't really come to me. But I'm saying if you just invest in some cheap white tops, some cheap white bottoms, something that looks good together, you know, like a same shade of white or black or tan, it looks good. It costs hardly anything and you look clean. You can wear it all the time. I've been wearing a lot of the same bottoms and tops because it just looks good. Okay, that's the last and final thing I've been obsessed with. So let's review. What have we learned that Katie's obsessed with in this episode? Number 1, mini deodorant. It's so fucking cute too. I didn't even add that. Think of how cute mini products are. Why is that? When you go to a store and you're like, oh my God, look at the mini toothpaste or like, look at the mini toothbrush. It's so cute. Maybe that's just a girl thing or maybe it's just a me thing, but mini deodorant's in that same boat. It's so freaking cute. Anyways, mini deodorant, toss it in your bag, in your purse, in your pocket, in your car, whatever. It's always there when you need it. And who doesn't need deodorant, okay? None of us smell fresh like a fucking daisy all the time. We don't. We just fucking don't. So grab that mini deodorant. And off of that, I gave a little 1.5 thing that I've been loving today. I gave you a little sneak preview. I've been loving perfume. Okay. It's really broad. I've been loving mini perfume as well. So mini deodorant, mini perfume, kind of in the same boat, can sneak them anywhere to simply put on and smell good. Got it? Okay. Number 2, Spotify's Artist Radio. And again, I have Spotify. I don't have Apple Music, but I'm sure there is something similar on Apple Music. And the same goes for even if you're browsing on YouTube or Google Music, Amazon Music, a lot of times it gives you suggested for you options. Listen to those. It's the same thing. It's basing what they think you'll like off of what you already listened to. And it's just the best way to find new music. And who doesn't like new music? Third thing I talked about today was going off of that. It was a JBL speaker or any sort of mini speaker to have in the corner of your room or by your mirror, wherever you're getting ready or wherever you're having people over. Amplifies the mood, amplifies the atmosphere, makes it a little less awkward, gets you in the zone. And number 4, I discussed tinted moisturizer. Gives you an extra glow, gives you some more color, protects the skin, has that SPF. It's great. It's the jack of all trades, okay? Tinted moisturizer. And number 5, monochromatic outfits, specifically cheap monochromatic outfits. I'm not going against expensive ones. They look great. I'm just digging the cheap outfits right now because if I can go to a store and get a $5 top that looks good with a $5 pair of shorts that I don't really care if they get dirty or if they rip or anything, they just look good, then I'm going to do it. Those were the 5 things that I shared with you all that I'm loving right now. But before I end this, I want to give 2 honorable mentions that did not make the cut, okay? I was going to say how I'm loving phone wallets right now. You've probably seen them. They're those half wallet type of things that stick on to the back of phone cases. I absolutely love them. I've had one on my phone case for 4 freaking years because I'm telling you, if you're going to college or you're in college or you're kind of living that lifestyle, it is so nice to have. You have your college card, you have your ID, you have money, your credit card, your library card, whatever you need is right in there and you never forget it because you're never forgetting your phone. I have forgotten or lost my ID or my credit card more times when it's not in my phone wallet than when it is. I think that holds a lot of people back is like, okay, my credit card is just out there exposed for everyone to see, and I get that. But it really, if you find the right phone wallet, it really holds it all in, and the convenience is the best part. If you're walking down the street at 4 p.m. on a Tuesday and you want to get freaking margaritas for Taco Tuesday, you can just walk right in. You don't need to go home. You don't need to go get your wallet. You don't need to get your ID. It's all right there. Okay. So I love phone wallets, but now I'm honestly, it brings me up to a flip point. Now I'm getting older. Phone wallets don't look as good on my phone as they did when I was a degenerate college student. So I'm trying to figure out how to transition away from that convenience and knowing that my ID and my credit card and my money, whatever I need, is just right on my phone. Because whenever I bring a purse or a wallet, I feel like I'm going to forget it. So that's my current situation. I'm trying to wean away from the phone wallets, which is why it's honorable mention. It was great. It did its job. If you don't have a phone wallet and you're in college or you're in high school and you feel like you lose track of everything, get a phone wallet. But it's not something I'm loving right now. I'm trying to transition away from it and it's difficult, which leads me into the second and last honorable mention of the things I'm loving right now. A tile. If you don't know what a tile is, you need to go on Amazon right now and purchase one. A tile is a miniature tracking device. It's like an AirTag if you have one. And you can put it on your keys, you can put it in your purse, you can put it wherever you want in something that you maybe lose all the time or something that is just really valuable to you that you don't want to lose. Getting a tile goes a long way, and I think that's what I'm gonna start doing when I bring a purse or a wallet somewhere because I'm so used to just getting in the habit of setting it down, and I can't do that anymore. So, having that little tile tracking device where you can look at the tile app on your phone, locate whatever you think you lost, or locate anything you want to make sure is in its right place goes a long way. So, a tile and a freaking phone wallet, honorable mentions, guys. Okay, better luck next time. I think this is going to be a segment because it's kind of fun to just hone in on random stuff. When I pick a topic, I always get so overwhelmed because I'm like, okay, this week I'm going to talk about comparing yourself. But it's not just comparing yourself, it's a massive topic. And then I have to cover all the ins and outs of comparing yourself, why we do it, why we shouldn't do it, how to stop, how to really focus on loving yourself. You know what I mean? There's so many branched off areas off of one topic I choose. And just discussing many things that I love allows me to just hone in on things that don't really matter, keeping things light. All right, hot take section. This is something I have recently discovered, and I hope other people agree with me on this because I know that many of you will not. But I feel that kettle corn smells better than it tastes. If I'm walking into a room and someone's making kettle corn, or you're walking down a fair or a farmer's market and someone's making kettle corn, it smells so damn good. Like it's genuinely the definition of enticing. You want to go to where it is, you want to figure out where it is. It's like coming downstairs and smelling cookies in the oven. It smells delicious. You want to eat the smell. But then you eat it and it doesn't live up to the smell. I don't know if that's just a sweet and salty thing because I prefer salty over sweet, but kettle corn never lives up to the hype of how good it smells. Plain and simple. Yeah, I'm just trying to think of more I can say, but I can't. I guess if you haven't listened to my last episode with Olivia Schmitz, she talks about how taste buds are different for each person. Obviously, we knew this, but how they're almost your body's way of telling itself what is really good for you. If you don't like to eat something, maybe it's because it doesn't agree with you. Maybe because something inside of you does not want it and is rejecting it. So it's almost like a messenger from your insides telling you not just what you do or don't crave, but what your body really needs and what it doesn't need. So maybe mine just doesn't need kettle corn, you know? Because it smells good, but doesn't taste as good. All right, people, that is all I have for this week's episode. I hope I taught you something, inspired you in some level, or even just entertained you. Simple episode. In the upcoming weeks, we have some very exciting guests coming on. I'm super excited to share with you all. Again, if you have any topics that you really want to hear me talk about, DM the Instagram at Sent with Emphasis. And as always, remember to own who you are, mean what you say, and whatever you do, do it with emphasis, baby. I will see you next Tuesday.